Okay, here we are on the second episode, or the second mission of the Ja'ula's Discovery episode here. This one is called Illusion of Communication. Return to Pahvo and stop a destructive plan that could threaten the quadrant.
Our information about events at Pahvo is incomplete, but I believe the Terrans are undertaking a large-scale operation there. They have managed to coerce the planet's consciousness into serving their violent needs. Furthermore, they've turned Pahvo's transmitter into a potent weapon. Time is of the essence. While the Alliance is mobilizing a larger response, we are, in effect, the first responders. It falls to us to do what we can to stop Captain Tilly and her crew before they solidify their control of Pahvo. Failing to do so could be catastrophic. Ideally, we should return the Discovery and her crew to their proper time and space. Under the circumstances, removing the Terran presence from Pahvo is the more immediate, logical need.
That's definitely true. Ooh, a unique item. Cool. We'll get that later. Illusion of communication.
Based on my readings, I believe the Terrans have managed to alter Pahvo's song. Somehow, Tilly and her crew have manipulated it into a new type of harmonic waveform. This waveform is potent enough to realign the space around the planet, shifting it into a different quantum signature. As a result, a number of interphasic rifts have opened within the system.
For what purpose?
I believe she is attempting to bring things from the mirror universe to ours. Logic suggests an invasion force, based on previous encounters with the Terran Empire. We are not the only ones interested in this behavior. The time-displaced Klingons are moving to investigate as well. Considering previous encounters, the situation could become volatile quickly.
Yes, it could. Let's deal with this before it gets out of hand. Although we probably should talk to the Klingons, because there's an alliance with the current Klingons. Maybe we could figure something out to get rid of these stupid Terrans. Or we could just blow everything up. That's the funner way anyway. Ship, a massive one. If the Terrans were trying to get reinforcements through here, it didn't work. I'm picking up life signs on several of the larger pieces of debris. Emergency life support systems are failing, however. They don't have a lot of time left. Prep sick bay for casualties. Begin transporting survivors aboard. Okay. That works. Change my weapons. change out this agony phaser thing here. What do we got? Nothing. Rats. I'll have to do it another time. Sorry. Just means my combat. Rescued several survivors. The uninjured ones are being held in the brig, and the casualties are in sickbay. We found several who are cocooned in mycelial threads. Wow. Apparently the wreckage passed through some kind of subspace mycelia network. And now several of the survivors are wrapped in these fungal strands. Will the cocooned ones survive? Too early to tell, but indications are generally positive. Apparently the mycelial web warp is very durable. It may have protected them from the disaster that claimed their ship. Keep me posted if their status changes. Keep me posted if their status changes. In the meantime, we'll need to get planet-side.
I have the coordinates for the science station on the planet's surface. It is logical to assume that the Terrans have taken control of the research team and the facilities. Preparing for an armed response would be prudent.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Pahvo. This is a planet with crystals everywhere.
The research facility has already been attacked. We must see to the welfare of the researchers, if any survived.
We should check in the shelter area.
Your assistance is appreciated.
You're welcome.
I have recovered.
Okay.
My injuries
We
are
are
not
fortunate
life-threatening.
that the Terrans did not kill everyone. They were more concerned with our research data and equipment. Our work appears to have given the Terrans what they need to communicate with Pahvo in ways we cannot. They are now able to alter the planet's consciousness, causing it to reflect their own dark nature.
We'll beam your people to safety before we deal with the Terrans.
Our security personnel should remain with us. We will need all the help we can get against the Terran forces.
A logical conclusion.
While trying to communicate with the planet, we have learned that it uses crystal matrices as transmitters. We have a small collection of crystal samples. They may be useful to re-establish the planet's normal biosphere, free from Terran influence.
Let's pick up a few of those crystals before we continue. Ooh. We should have the Herc come over here and hang out. I wonder if that would work. Because they talk to crystals and eat crystals too.
I was able to take readings of the area. Terran technology is not subtle, especially agonizer gear. I am reading it in several nearby locations. A meadow, a riverbank, and a narrow pass. I'm also reading several Terran life signs in those areas. I do not expect a warm welcome from them.
Once we've dealt with the Terrans, we can turn off their agonizers and re-stabilize the planet.
There is a canyon that exits to another glade of Pavan life a short distance to the south of here. Logically, the Terrans would seek out places where they can use their technology to attempt to subvert the planet.
We should keep an eye out for their devices then. Oh, we're gonna get everybody. Ooh.
The device there, near the crystals, disable it to interrupt the Terran's hold on Pahvo.
Yeah, that worked. Look at that. Okay. These Hordos could probably help too. Blue is better than red. Everybody knows that. When it comes to good guys versus bad guys, obviously. That was quick.
We should continue before the Terrans send reinforcements. Curious. I sense something. They are attempting to communicate telepathically.
Be careful.
They are angry.
Kill them! Kill them all!
The heck, man? What happened to the sound? That was weird. Hold on a second. I got to make sure everything's still running. That was weird. Something weird happened with the sound.
Fascinating. The Terrans have used their agonizer technology to induce a state of hostility in the Pavan biosphere. It is lashing out, using its empathic powers to project its pain and rage into other living beings. If the Terrans are able to do this on a large scale, the planet could serve as a massive telepathic weapon. It would be able to subvert or kill anyone, anywhere. We should disable this technology wherever we find it on Pahvo.
Why didn't the attack affect me or my officers?
An interesting question. I believe the biosphere has a stronger connection to myself and my team. It may have instinctively struck the most familiar minds first. That being said, I do not believe it will continue to exclusively attack members of my team. Only those with the ability to harm the biosphere will be immune.
What? I believe it will continue to exclusively attack members of my team. Ability to harm will be immune? What does that even mean? Are you able to continue on?
Yes. Now that I have experienced the psionic attack, I can take steps to shield my mind against it. The security officers, on the other hand, do not have my level of training in the mental arts. It would not be logical for them to continue on with us.
Very well. We'll beam the security team up to the ship. Yeah, get out of here, crazies. Terran psychos. What are you even doing here? Sure, after I tried to help them. What a joke.
It seems that in addition to using their agonizer technology on the planet itself, the Terrans are blocking access to the central pillar with force fields in selected areas. Doubtless, they wish to prevent interference in their captain's plans.
We need to disable those force fields and stop their captain. I gotta take a quick break. I've never had to do this while I'm recording. It should only take a couple seconds. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's get it on. This is really cool. Oh, this is a really cool area. Wow, that was awesome. crystals.
Oh, you're good! Seriously! I sent my best to deal with you. My best! And here you are, alive and kicking. Well, bravo!
It is illogical for you to continue, Captain.
Whatever you are doing to Pahvo needs to end.
Ah, the famous Vulcan logic. Get it straight. Pahvo and I, we're just getting started. Oh, and that part about sending my best at you?
Wasn't sure.
I lied. Why don't I give you a little taste of my big gun?
You probably should, because I'm killing everything else you got, lady. Anytime.
Disable the controls to the left before she forces Pahvo to release a lethal wave of psychic energy.
Classic.
I can do this all day. You? Not so much.
Why can't I turn this one off? Oh. I see.
Time's up. Ready to die?
Not yet. Are you? Oh, okay. So it's a specific one.
Disable the controls to the right before she forces Pahvo to release a lethal wave of psychic energy.
Like lame energy.
Ever had an agonizer down your throat? No? You're about to.
Gross.
Now this will be a real treat. For me.
Likely dork.
Disable the controls behind the spire before she forces Pahvo to release a lethal wave of psychic energy.
You just got to my last nerve and jumped all over it. Well, this is definitely not how I saw this ending. You know it's only a matter of time.
Oh, she's touching buttons. Shoot her!
We beat you, right? You don't have the stomach to stop us. But we're more than capable of ending you. And I intend to make that happen.
That seems unlikely. Your campaign of terror here is over, Captain.
Quit posturing and press
Oh,
buttons.
I'm not done yet, Vulcan. Till next time, you assholes.
Fascinating. Interesting. She has somehow used Pahvo's transmitter as a long-range transporter. Tilly could be anywhere in the quadrant now.
Great.
If we are fortunate, we might find further clues among the Terran equipment. They did go to considerable trouble to arrange this site.
We should check their gear by the spire. I like how the transporters sound like old dial-up modems. Ooh. Goodies.
I think we have found all we can here. It may be advisable to return to your vessel so that we can deal with the situation in local space.
Probably a good idea.
Now that you have secured the research preserve, we must find a way to return the remaining Terrans and their vessel to their proper time and place.
What are your recommendations?
We can use the Ion Storm to send Discovery back. Specially modified probes can amplify the storm in specific locations. This can generate a localized ion effect and open a gateway to the proper point in space and time.
Convincing Discovery to enter that could be difficult.
Indeed, especially given the Terran predilection for hostility.
Shields up. Fire to disable. Oh yes, Discovery, you're very powerful.
This is pointless. As much as it pains me to say this, we surrender. What are your terms?
Stand down. You need to return to your proper place and time. Time and place.
Fine by me. Tilly slinked off to parts unknown and left us to die. I'm the captain now, and I say send us back if you can.
Very well. Return to your initial entry position. And don't try any more tricks.
Your display has been updated with the locations to place probes around Discovery. Once the probes are in place, they will trigger an ion flare to open the gateway that will take Discovery back.
Easier said than done.
Agreed. The time-displaced Klingons are still out there. And they have shown a distinct interest in destroying the Discovery, along with all of us.
We could have let them. That would have been nice. Right. Helm, take us to the launch points. Tactical, keep watching for Klingons.
Keep those Klingon ships off us!
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and defend the Discovery again, because that makes sense.
storm intensified. Soon it will shift discovery and introduce near back to the 23rd century.
And also for the new universe. Should be.
Ready to leave. Now! What's the holdup? Discovery. We're moving into position.
They'd better get those Klingons off our back. Otherwise, this is gonna be a real short trip.
Shields are critical! We're losing them!
Emergency power to shields. Now!
SOMAT to Discovery. Prepare for transit.
Once the research team is able to resume their duties, we will begin to analyze the impact of agonizer technology on the Pahvo ecosystem. Considering what we have just witnessed, it will be logical to make sure Tilly and her crew didn't leave any unexpected surprises on the planet as well.
Probes are in
For now,
position.
I believe we
Activating
can
in-
safely depart the system.
Why was everything playing on top of itself? The ion storm is subsiding, and we're receiving standard readings from Pahvo. It's broadcasting its song as normal. No aberrations, no distress calls. It would seem things are returning to a calm, peaceful level. That's good news.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. Oh, and then this is what he was saying before. Once the research team is able to resume their duties, we'll begin to analyze the impact of agonizer technology on the Pahvo ecosystem. Considering what we have just witnessed, it will be logical to make sure Tilly and her crew didn't leave any unexpected surprises on the planet as well. For now, I believe we can safely depart the system. Let's depart the system then. Aw, man. Missed something.
It will take some time to evaluate the impact of the Terran occupation of Pahvo. The agonizer technology they used to manipulate the planetary biosphere was invasive and damaging. I'm concerned about the effect it had upon the Pahvan ecology and how that will affect future attempts at interaction with the planet. The fact that Captain Tilly remains at large is troubling. Her technological prowess and propensity for violence should make her presence in this time quite disruptive. Quite disruptive. Should she acquire current technology and return to her own time, it is possible that she will rewrite history as we know it, turning our universe into one more like her own, if not worse. In the meantime, we both have our duties to attend to. It has been agreeable working with you. Live long and prosper.
You too. Very nice. Alrighty. That's all for this one.
This is Captain Kumarke of the LSS
Hold on.
Restava.
Hold on. That's all for this one. We'll see you on the next one. Enjoy.